Hi guys, and welcome back to another QR Code Showcase episode. So in today's episode we're going to carry on with playing some really cool unique teams. We've got a team today from a Japanese player who goes under the username Rinkuru, and he has provided a really unique and interesting team on the Global Link website. So as you can see on your screen now, the team consists of Salazzle, Tapu Fini, Aerodactyl, Celesteela, Garchomp, and Dhelmise. So, some common picks there in the Tapu Fini, Celesteela, and Garchomp, and some not so common picks as well with the Salazzle. Now it has access to Fake Out after the Pokemon Bank released the ability to breed on Fake Out onto that. As we see the Salazzle here in Rinkuru's team, it has got the Poison Z, so to take advantage of that Sludge Bomb, we can get off a massive big Poison type attack. We've also got the Aerodactyl with the Sash, it's kind of common. No Protect on there though, with the Skydrop, Rock Slide, Tailwind and Y-Guard for support. And then the Dhelmise, which I think is such an interesting Pokemon and something that hasn't really had much usage this season so far, but I do think has quite a lot of potential within the metagame. And it'll be interesting to see if anyone kind of takes it forward in up-and-coming events and makes any use out of it, because it's got a very cool ability in Steelworker. And Steelworker gives Dhelmise a boost of 1.5 attack to any Steel-type move, so almost like another stab attack to its arsenal. So it's got the Ghost Stab, the Grass Stab, and then with the Steelworker, it almost kind of works out like it's got a Steel Stab as well. So we see here that Rinkuru has opted to go for Assault Vest on the Dhelmise with Power Whip, Shadow Claw, Anchor Shot, which is that Steel-type move, and Earthquake. So, I was going to say two Steel types in the team, but I'll not get mistaken because Dhelmise is obviously just a Ghost Grass type. But then you've got the Celesteela there with the leftovers, Flamethrower, Air Slash, Flash Cannon, and Protect. So a special-based attacking Celesteela, which is a bit different from what we've seen on the channel up to now. And then your standard Scarf Garchomp and Choice Specs Tapu Fini. So a really cool best of one kind of team, and hopefully we get to show off some of these cool little tricks here that we can see on screen now. So without further ado guys, I will jump straight over onto my DS and we will jump on to the Battle Spot ladder and see if we can find some opponents. We obviously on Monday's episode we ran Francesco Pardini's Gengar team, which is really cool. I don't think it quite did it as much justice as it probably is capable of. I think if it had a few practice matches before then, it would have made a bit of difference. But it was a very fun team to play and very dangerous once it kind of picks up momentum and starts going. But we have our first opponent of the day from the United Kingdom, and they are running a team of Gyarados, Alolan Muck, Alolan Marowak, Garchomp, Arcanine, and Tapu Fini. So, how are we going to approach this? We obviously need to be very careful of the Gyarados. It's putting a lot of pressure on a lot of things that we may want to lead with, like the Garchomp, the Salazzle. Can hit the Aerodactyl for super effective damage. The Dhelmise is going to be threatened by the Alolan Muck, so that's not ideal. So we need to be very careful of how we're kind of playing this game. And we've obviously got the Arcanine to worry about as well. But I think for a lead, what I'll do is go with my... should I go Aerodactyl and Tapu Fini? And then I can just really start taking advantage of the Choice Specs item on it and start firing off some moves. I'm gonna have to bring Garchomp because it just hits the Marowak, the Arcanine, and the Muck for really super effective damage. And I think it will include the Dhelmise as my fourth choice here. So we'll see how we get on in this match. Hopefully it'll be a really exciting one and provide some good content for you guys. And the cool thing about using Dhelmise is I feel like it's a Pokemon that's like quite often overlooked and kind of forgotten about. So hopefully you guys kind of seen it here. We can kind of feature it a bit and just show you what it might be able to do, and then it might kind of inspire you guys to kind of take it forward and create some new teams, including it. So we see my opponent lead off with the Muck and the Alolan Marowak, Alolan Muck, Alolan Marowak, and we lead off with Tapu Fini and Aerodactyl here. So We are threatened straight away from the Alolan Muck. It can just freely Poison Jab into my Tapu Fini. But we are putting a lot of pressure on with our Aerodactyl as well. So I think what I might do here is just go for a Rock Slide. And I think I'm going to just go Rock Slide and Muddy Water here, to be honest. Because that should be enough to pick up the KO onto the Marowak if I can get both attacks off. And there's always a potential as well with Aerodactyl that you can flinch your opponent because the Rock Slides are so quick and so fast, you're going to be hitting before most targets. So that is a bonus as well. So we do get the Rock Slide off onto Marowak, do make contact, and it's all about this Muddy Water, and we do hit. So we will be picking up a clean KO straight away early on with our Tapu Fini, which is nice, putting us in a bit of an advantageous situation. Obviously, we still need to worry about that Muck, because it is putting a lot of pressure onto the Tapu Fini with those poison type attacks. And now we see the Gyarados switch in. So we need to be careful, obviously, of the Dragon Dance, potential of a Dragon Dance coming out from that Gyarados. So what I might do here is go for a, I think, let's see what we've got in the back. I definitely want a Tailwind with my Aerodactyl. And, yeah, I think what I'll do, rather than just switch anything in, risk it getting damage taken to it, I want to try and just get as much damage onto this Muck as possible. So I'll Tailwind this turn, Muddy Water, hopefully get some good damage onto the Muck. We're not going to be doing too much to the Gyarados, but at least this next turn we will be outspeeding the Gyarados because of that Tailwind, so we can keep on Rock Sliding and keep chipping away at things. So I wouldn't have thought the Tapu Fini will go down here, but you never know. Critical hits and things like that can occur. But if we get an accuracy drop, that would be nice. No accuracy drop though, and we just take a Poison Jab onto our Tapu Fini. We are able to take that though, so it does mean that we're going to be able to get another duo of attacks off this turn. So I will just go again for another Muddy Water, and I'll go for a Rock Slide with my Aerodactyl. We have still got the Sash intact, which is the most important thing, so that's nice going into these next few turns. We go for the Rock Slide again. The Gyarados protects, just stalling out the Tailwind turns. Get a bit of chip damage onto the Muck. Probably going to prop that Berry, but we don't see a Berry prop. So I wonder if it has maybe the Power of Alchemy ability. If it has, got the Berry. And we get another Muddy Water off onto it, which just misses the KO there. So it's a bit unfortunate. But the main thing is that Muck is now in Rock Slide range. So I think this is a time to bring in my Demise, so I will bring it to the field now. We probably won't be outspeeding this Gyarados, but we will be able to get a Rock Slide off. Hopefully pick up the KO onto the Muck, and I'm just going to go for a Power Whip into the Gyarados, and hopefully we don't miss. We know from previous formats that Power Whip has a bit of a shaky accuracy history, especially with Ferrothorn and things like that. We get the Rock Slide off anyway with our Aerodactyl, pick up the KO onto the Muck and do some good damage onto the Gyarados. Also getting the flinch, super lucky, and we will get that Power Whip off. So this should pick up the KO onto the Gyarados. Delmise cleaning the field there, and my opponent down to his last Pokemon. So, doing alright for its debut. And my opponent's last Pokemon is the Arcanine. So, obviously putting a lot of pressure onto my Delmise straight away. So, I probably will switch it out now. Actually, should I switch it out? It does have Earthquake. No, I will switch it out. I'm just going to continue Rock Sliding, get some damage onto the Arcanine, and I'm going to switch in my Garchomp. It is Scoff Garchomp. So, when the Tailwind runs out, we will be outspeeding the Arcanine anyway, but in most circumstances you would be outspeeding, so it shouldn't make too much difference. We get the Rock Slide off into the Arcanine. Arcanine goes for a Flamethrower onto my Garchomp. We don't need to worry about being burned because the Misty Terrain is up, and we'll be able to close this match out now with a single target Earthquake. So I will just go for another Rock Slide and an Earthquake. This should be game. So yeah, my opponent realizing that forfeit. So very good game to my opponent. Thanks for the games, and we're off to a very good start. And we got to feature the Delmise. So what more do you guys want? Yeah. But the thing is, guys, as well, what I wanted to say, and before I forget to mention it, is if there are particular Pokemon that you want to see featured on this side series, please mention in the comment section below. I am all about just looking for teams based around certain types of Pokemon, and I can go away and like do a little bit of research, see what teams are kind of popping up, and what will kind of suit your requests best, and then I will use them in the channel. So at the minute, because I'm not getting too many requests through for these sort of things, I am just kind of going through a few Pokemon that I think are a bit unique and a bit quirky and just playing them on the channel. So once you guys start engaging and kind of giving me ideas and stuff, we can take it from there and see how we get on. Now we have a next opponent already, so they are running a team of Sableye, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Garchomp, Porygon 2, and Magnezone. So there's obviously a Trick Room switch in there with the Porygon 2, Magnezone, and then you've got the Sableye that is going to cause quite a few problems with its Prankster ability. We haven't got any field effects like Psychic Terrain to stop that, or any Dark-type Pokemon in the team to kind of negate those Prankster attacks, so we need to be quite careful of potentially any Will-O-Wisps coming out onto things. Don't even think we've got Taunt on anything, to be honest, in the team, so this might be a bit tricky. I think what I might do is lead Salazzle, Tapu Fini. I am going to bring Garchomp, and I'm going to bring Dalmise as well. Should I bring Dalmise? We've got nothing. The thing is with bringing the Garchomp here is because it's Scarfed, the Tapu Fini specs, Dalmise is Assault Vest. We've not really got anything to kind of switch into Earthquake with, but we might be alright. Dalmise is going to be able to sit next to Garchomp and we can Earthquake, so that's kind of going to be our getter card, and obviously Salazzle as well has Protect, so we do have that we can take advantage of. It's just mainly for the Arcanine and the Magnezone that are going to be a bit of an issue. Obviously we need to be a bit careful of the Porygon 2 as well. It could cause some issues with Ice Beam potentially onto the Garchomp, but we'll see how we get on. So we see my opponent leading off with the Porygon 2 and the Sableye. So we will get the Misty Terrain up, the Misty Surge ability from the Tapu Fini. Porygon 2 will get an attack boost. Thing is here, I think I will go for just a Fake Out. We're probably going to trade Fake Outs from my Tapu Fini, getting Faked Out from the Sableye here. But we'll go for the Fake Out on that Porygon 2, stop it getting a Trick Room up sooner rather than later. And if we can get a Muddy Water off here, yeah, we're not going to be able to. But I wonder if I doubt an Acid Downpour and a Moonblast will be enough to kind of take KO onto that Porygon 2. But I'm going to try and... the thing is, it's wasteful. It's very wasteful going for the Z move if we just expect the Trick Room here. I think what I might do is go into my Dalmise with my Salazzle, preserve that Fake Out for later in the match, and just go for a Muddy Water on both my opponent's Pokemon. Because I imagine he will just go for the Trick Room here. If I go for the Z move, I'm probably not going to pick up the KO, and it just means once he's got the Trick Room up, he will be able to just recover that damage off. So we need to get that Porygon like pinned into a position where we can actually take advantage of that Z move rather than just firing it off, ready for it to kind of recover this next turn. As we see, it's just kind of going to go for that now. Now, the other thing we need to be aware of is Will-O-Wisp. Actually, we don't need to be, because we've got the Misty Terrain up, which is nice. I'm just going to go for an Anchor Shot into the Porygon 2, and I'm going to go for another Muddy Water. That should be enough to take out the Sableye if the Sableye does stay in, and we should be doing good damage to that Porygon 2 as well. So, we do get the Anchor Shot. Can't escape now. See an Ice Beam come out from the Porygon 2. Dalmise with the Assault Vest takes that quite nicely. And we do see a Foul Play. She's doing really good damage. And actually picks up the kill. Oh, critical hit. So that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. But we do hit our Muddy Water here. which is nice. Get the accuracy drop on the Sableye and on the Porygon 2. We've got to remember as well that Porygon 2 cannot switch out now. So we can bring in our Salazzle here. And I don't know whether it can't switch out or if it can switch out now that the Dalmais is gone. So that'll be interesting to see. But what I'll do is just go for a fake out with my Salazzle onto that Porygon 2. And then go for Muddy Water, which should be enough to take it out. So, depending if that Anchor Shot kind of keeps it locked in on the field, we should be able to take the Porygon 2 out this turn, all depending on a Muddy Water hit, obviously, as well. So let's see what my opponent goes for. And we've got to be quite wary of the Magnezone being in the back as well. So it's kind of important to be able to stall out these Trick Room turns and keep the Garchomp in the back. So if my opponent does go for the Thunderbolt, at least we've got a nice switch in for that. And, you know, it is Scarfed as well, so we should be taking advantage of that at the end of the game. So we get the fake out onto the Porygon 2. It does look like it can't switch out. Sableye goes for a foul play. Do minimal damage to the Salazzle, and we hit our Muddy Water, more importantly. So hopefully this is a double KO here. Yeah, just about. So puts us in a really nice position. And there's a couple more turns of Trick Room to stall out. So let's see what my opponent's got in the back here. So it is the Magnezone for my opponent and the Arcanine. Okay, so if we can get the Garchomp in, out of the Trick Room, we're going to be in a very good position. Very good position. What I'm going to do is just protect my Salazzle here. And I'm going to switch in my Garchomp at this point. So hopefully we see the Magnezone go for a electric type attack onto this slot. And we'll just protect Salazzle from taking any damage this turn. We've seen Extreme Speed come out into the Salazzle. And this looks like it is a Gigavolt Havoc coming out from the Magnezone. And if this is onto the Garchomp slot, this will be amazing. It is onto the Garchomp slot. So, nice switch in there. But we are still in Trick Room here. I think it's probably worth me, to be honest, just going for the Earthquake with my Garchomp. Or is it? Yeah, Garchomp's going to be going last, whatever. So if I can get an Acid Downpour onto the Arcanine, and I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. Because we are Scarfed, so Salazzle should move before our Garchomp. Salazzle does manage to take the Extreme Speed from the Arcanine. Garchomp takes a Flash Cannon, and we will get to see this Acid Downpour. I haven't seen this Z move yet. This is really cool. Okay. And let's see how much it does to the Arcanine. Poor Arcanine. Wow. Okay, that's huge. That's like massive. I don't know how that Arcanine was built, but that just KO'd an Arcanine, so that's pretty huge. So we will get the Earthquake off of Garchomp. Take the Magnezone down to its sturdy sash that it's got. And this should be the end of the Trick Room. Yeah. So sitting in a really nice position now just to clean up with another Earthquake. And take the game. So that's another nice win there. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this team. It's really cool. It's weird because there's a lot of choice items in here, but I don't know. The Salazzle seems really actually quite good, and the Dalmais seems like it's doing a lot of work. I mean, it went down very early in that game, but it put in the big work by kind of trapping in that Porygon 2 and allowing me that next turn to pick up the KO to just completely take it out of the game, when otherwise I would have probably been able to get a recovery off, and then it would have just stalled the game out a lot longer. It would have been able to do a lot more damage to my side of the field, and the game might not have turned out how it did. But good game to my opponent there. And I'll tell you what, guys, what we'll do, we'll call it a day there. We've had 2 matches. They have been a bit quick, but we have featured this team, and it seems really cool. So what I might do, actually, is have another episode with this team on Friday, feature it again and have a couple more games. If I haven't got any comments about anything or any suggestions before then. But even then, if I've got the suggestions, I think because I've had such a nice time with this team today, I might play it on Friday. We'll see what happens, though. There's no promises there. But as I always say, guys, if you have got any suggestions for stuff that you want to see on this series, please leave them in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this episode, as always, please leave a like. It is massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel so you get all the updates for when these episodes are coming out. So QR codes on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and School of Hard Knocks on Monday to Friday. We have the team review episodes slotted in between there every now and again. So just keep an eye out for those, and I will leave it there. So go and enjoy the rest of your nights, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and until tomorrow, I will see you later. So until then, take care and bye-bye.